Okay, so this is SWESCO Agenda, and today we are speaking to the coordinator for the National Science and Maths Group for SWESCO. So, sir, please, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
By the grace of God, I'm doing well.
Please, may we know your name?
My name is Mr. Richard Agushi Havo.
Okay, so we've heard about the Ghana Science Olympiad competition. Can you give us any knowledge about it?
Okay. The Ghana Science Olympiad is a World Bank project which is supporting GS and their partners to organize a secondary school improvement program, which they call the SIP program, for secondary schools around the country. And SWESCO happens to be part. And this Olympiad was instituted 4 years ago. By then, the first year, SWESCO was not part of the SIP schools. The following year, which was 2019, SWESCO then became part of it, and with a short notice was invited to join the national competition at Gomafete, and by the grace of God, then SWESCO won the national champions. It came with a trophy and some other awards.
So, may we know the number of schools who participated in the competition?
Well, we're talking about all six schools around the country. That is about 256 schools.
And the non-SIP schools,
Yes, when they began, there wasn't anything like non-SIP schools. But because it was a World Bank project, they wanted to actually measure the outcome of the program. SIP schools, which comprises the top grade schools in the country, talking of Infantine School, Wesley Girls, Adisada College, or St. Augustine's, all the grade A schools in the country. And so this year, what they did was that they actually wanted to measure the outcome of the program. So they invited the grade A schools as well as the SIP schools to see if the program is actually making some impact. So that the program was done such that the SIP schools, together with the non-SIP schools, which is the top grade schools in the country, had the competition, which has to do with the science and math examination together with the practical sessions, and then they grade both groups, that is the SIP and the non-SIP, to see if the SIP program is actually making improvement in the secondary schools as they desire.
Okay, so may we know how long it's going to take the competition?
This year, because of the COVID-19, the program is now zoned into 4 zones in the country. We have the Eastern OT Greater Accra Zone. They had theirs 2 weeks ago, and just last week, the Central Western Zone was also held at the Royal Almonds Hotel at Mina, and that took 4 days.
So, did you get any help from maybe the school in anything? Any help?
It was actually a very short notice. I was just informed by the headmistress that this is the message he had. He forwarded to me, and so she asked me to get my people ready for that competition. And actually, that competition, nobody goes with the students. They go on their own. It's actually the regional science coordinator who represent the region to present their students for the region for the competition. And so I send them through the driver to the region, and they were received by the regional science coordinator, who is the coordinator for the whole region.
So, talking about they going alone, how do you see their performance?
Central region and the Western region, all the SIP schools as well as the non-SIP schools gathered there to go through that competition. And my contest, I presented to students, and they really did so well that in the categories there were just small difference between them and the non-SIP schools, which means their performance had really improved. And among the SIP schools, they became the first and the first runner-up, and they were given a lot of awards, and they are actually going to represent the region with some 8 other students, making up 10 for the region in the national competition, which is going to be held in Kumasi from the 25th to 29th November 2021.
I can see you are very happy about it. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Okay. We are here with the main participants. We've spoken to the coordinator for the National Science and Maths Quiz, and we are here with the main participants. So, good morning once again.
Good morning.
How are you guys? May we know your names?
Okay, I am Jeff Chamatin Phillips.
I'm also the person of Aka Design Educate.
Okay. We've heard so many things. Your coordinator said so many things. So, may we know the experience, how you felt, what was the experience over there? I want to know.
Okay, on the first day when we arrived at the Royal Almond Hotel, they served us with some drinks, then snacks. And after they allocated our rooms to us, and it was good, it was very, very good. And that night we couldn't sleep because you have met new people from different schools. The schools you dreamt going into, but you found yourself here. We saw Bouquet, Wesley Girls, and other schools. So we started interacting with them, and it was fun. So the next day we started the examination, the theory and the practical on the Saturday. And we arrived on Friday, so the next day, that was the Saturday, we started our examination in Ednamai Senior High School. We wrote the exams in their assembly hall together with the practicals, and the examiners explained what we were supposed to present to them, and they showed us our mistakes that we did and how to improve on mistake, and that's all.
So, can you tell us how was the exams? Was it difficult or it was okay for you?
Actually, the examination was based on the scope of integrated science and commerce, and so they considered the various schools that were representing. And so other schools selected other students who were not offering science, but since integrated science and commerce is a core subject, so every student has the privilege to represent. So the question was not that difficult for a person who doesn't do science.
Okay, so guys, I can see some awards all over you. What were the positions and then the award? What is it about?
Okay, this award scheme was based on the practical and objective and theory aspects. So they first awarded us as the best school for the practical aspect of the science. That's the examination. And after the individual positions to the overall best student was given a Samsung Galaxy Tab A7 that I have in my hand, and I would like to show it. So I have this for being the overall best student in the zonal competition, and my brother too have in his hand the XCG tablet Hope 10. So, like,
The medal.
okay. The awards or the ranking was categorized into 3 award scheme. That's the gold, silver, and the bronze. And for the first 10 best students awarded with a gold medal. So we being the first, we got a gold medal, and for the 21st to 30th student to got a bronze medal.
How was your reaction when you got the position as the first runner-up and then the winner? How was your reaction? Can you give us?
Actually, as the competition was about to begin, and at the end of the competition, we knew that the Almighty Lord will send us far. And so we were expecting to be the first and the second in the competition, and it came out like that. So we are very happy and very grateful unto the Almighty Lord.
Okay, so what's your last statement? What do you want to tell your other colleagues?
Okay, I want to tell my other colleagues that hard work pays. Because the time we were about to begin the journey, they told us the non-SIP schools are joining and we'll be graded with or ranked with them. So we began shaving because the time we're in the basic schools and the junior high school, they've been telling us that as for the A category A schools, you can never compete with them. And I was seeing it in even the National Science and Maths quiz. Always, it's the award will be taken by a category A school. So we had some little fear in us, but our Almighty Lord led us and gave us this wonderful victory over them. And we will use this opportunity to thank the Almighty God. And we will encourage all our colleagues, that is the science students, to focus more on the practical aspect of the science, because this competition was based on the practical aspect of the science.
Okay, thank you very much. It's very nice, and I'm very happy for you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.